Welcome back, everyone. Hello, Tracy. It's 2 a.m. for you. No worries at all. Have fun watching the pod. Irksome John, Valley Tiara, welcome in. Green Missy, welcome. Ulrika, Dresham. Hope y'all are doing well. Having another good day. We'll be checking out a few more build showcases today for the Enshrouded build contest. There's actually not a whole lot more submissions because we are already, past what the old deadline used to be. So it's more of just people finishing up builds, a few last-minute submissions, which is why we decided to just do a chill little Twitch stream on Friday, just checking out another game. But yeah, we've got a couple, I think 2 or 3 today based on what's submitted. Not as much as other streams, but we'll get through them, and then once I get through those, we will maybe do some building, maybe work a little more on the blacksmith hut or something along those lines. We'll see. Healing Kind, welcome in. Somnikill, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Watch the last VOD, in fact. Prefer giving you, a visualization, though. Heck yeah, welcome in. And Ritter, welcome from Germany. Awesome. Glad to have you all. Dibra or Debra? Which do you want to call me? I think I call you, like, Dibra or whatever. Hopefully, But welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Need to see the last one in its totality. Oh, gotcha, Irksome. And welcome. John, welcome. Anna, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Morsith, welcome. The first one? Dibra? Okay. Awesome. The real JTC, welcome in. Excited to see some builds today. Yeah, so we'll only have a few, but, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to check them out. Selenia, welcome in. And the Mad Chatter, welcome. Did you look at the water slide one ever? The water slide one ever. There were a few water slide ones, but yeah, I did. I looked at the one where you shoot up to the top and then slide down the whole water slide with the grapples and stuff like that. That was a fun one. Scarcraft, welcome in. Adrian, hope you are doing well. Having a good start to the week. And yeah, it's crazy. This might be one of the last build showcase streams for a bit anyway. We might do like one more at the deadline. But yeah, with the slower submissions now down to this weaning out, but we do have over 100, which is really, really cool. That's awesome. So much inspiration. It's been absolutely crazy, looking at all of these, for the last many streams now. Many streams now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and launch Enshrouded up. We'll get started with the first one, and like I said, when we get through these couple, because it'll only take maybe 20 minutes out of the stream, maybe a little more, then yeah, maybe probably a little more. But then we could switch to doing a little building today. Yeah, I really enjoyed showing off your own water slide on stream last week. Whole 2 seconds of it to get to the bottom. Yeah, Irksome, that was fun. That was really fun. Chrissy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And Timber Builds, be posting your base before the deadline, but need another day or two to finish things out. Let you know so you can show it on stream. Awesome. Yeah, definitely, Timber. And what we might end up doing, depending on how many submissions we get, we might just I could show a few here and there, like at the beginnings or ends of just normal streams. So we'll see, depending on how many more we get between now and the deadline. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to check it out. So do remind me if I don't. But yeah, I'll be looking, to the deadline, and we'll do probably another stream on the deadline or whatever to do a few more of the last minute builds. But yeah, I can't wait to see. It's been awesome seeing some of your all progress and some of the things you're working on. I know, 3D Designs still got one to submit, a few others. Remind you, don't worry, want to see your reaction? Heck yeah, that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Yeah, not sure what was up with those explosives or something. I don't know. I think I just made that tavern really explosion proof. I think, yeah, no, some sort of GPU thing or some lag or something. I've never tried that many in one area, so Tactical, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. New to the page, first time chatting in a live. Just wanted to say hi. Recently started playing Enshrouded and I've been enjoying the build videos. Heck yeah. Welcome in. I'm glad you can make a live stream. Yeah, we love building on the channel and have some exciting stuff going on in the background right now. You know, y'all mentioned wanting to see Soul Mask on the channel, so, you know, wink, wink. Maybe that'll be coming pretty soon. So, but yeah, it's been really fun. It's been really fun. We're checking out like some other games behind the scenes that I'm, you know, cooking up a little bit of content here and there. Yeah, that's really weird, Irksome, how they blew up with the barrel stay put. Christy, that would be awesome. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I'm not allowed to speak of it at all because I have a bunch under NDA right now because Soul Mask is something that I was reached out to about, and I guess it's my excuse to bring it to the channel finally. But I will, you know, I can speak for the base game that you all know, and it's great. It's really great. Definitely really cool. Oh, nice, Irksome. All right, so the first build we are about to check out here from today. Let me just go to the Enshrouded page, look at them here. Yeah, so it looks like we just have two that, possibly two? As long as both the world files work. It'll be a shorter little showcase, and then we'll just, like I said, we'll just do some building. Sylvan, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, Brace or Bracy is the first build. And the build is called Secrets Underneath the Pagoda. And it's built by Bracy and J-Arts. Okay. Awesome. So I got ahead and downloaded the world, and I will go ahead and hop on in. See the real reason we're all here? Yeah, Erickson. Pagoda sounds good already, right? And Sondical, welcome in. Welcome in, by the way. Ooh. All right. Holy moly, look at the detail already of what we got going on over here. Look at this detail. Oh my gosh. So look at the chains on the edge of the barriers. And I'm sad. Oh. Hey, Christy, thank you so much for joining the membership. I appreciate you. Join the bronze level. We do have a Enshrouded community server and a bunch of other perks and stuff in the Discord if you'd like. So, you know, just reach out if you have any questions. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Irksome, you feel threatened already? Yeah, it's only two builds today, but I think the you know, this one looks pretty complex. This Pagoda one. Got to do the flame altar check, of course. Wow. Look at the detail in this, and we'll see what it looks like, you know, when it's night and stuff too. You're taking notes on this one? Like taking notes on all of them. Oh man, we should have like a community note sharing platform for all these builds so I can reference them again when I'm trying to think of ideas. This is insane. Wow. Yeah, really nice detail. I love the altar. We spawn in. We got you know, we're well attended to. Let's just say that. Oh, and here's the knight. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we gotta like get a sense of the build and its full. Oh my. So that's the one I used. I used a screenshot. It was like something like that for the YouTube thumbnail today. Which looks really incredible. Really, really incredible. Wow, and the little, like, lantern lights and stuff. Oh my gosh. Alright, now we gotta check this thing out, like, the full walkthrough here. Broken columns are so cool. Yeah. Truly enjoy the content. Thank you, Chip. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you do. I'm so glad you do. And welcome in. It's good to have you here today. Yeah, look at that dome and the... Oh my gosh. This is pretty crazy. Green Missy, suck at lurking. This build is so cool. Right? It's insane. It's like a temple or shrine. Yeah. Yeah, the build is was it like full name? Yeah, Secrets Underneath the Pagoda. So maybe there's some more that we gotta go down for. I love the spire in the background. That just like it fits so well. It's funny. The long ropes with the lanterns. Yeah, it must have been so much work, right? Lining all those pots up and stuff. Yeah, all the stuff here and just the what are they? The prison fence pieces there for the ropes. That's just really incredible. Really, really incredible. And I love the terraforming around it. We've got the sand and the lights kind of on the edge of the walkway, almost as if it's like raked out all nice. Like, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. We do have a fish over here, so I hope I'm not missing something with water supposed to be down here. I think the fish just got there somehow, but we'll see, you know. Yeah, Zen gardening, exactly, Green Missy, something like that. Hey, Sully, welcome in. How much did you miss? Not much. This is the first build from today, so you're early. We've only got a couple, so, you know. Yeah, it's really cool. Really, really cool. I think this is just supposed to be like, yeah, a little bit of, yeah, like the gnome and stuff. Totally Zen garden vibes here, for sure. This is great. Oh my gosh. And the towers and the detail and the block choices too. Ooh, wow. How to cast a healing spell. That's really cool. Each of them have their own, you know, own little thing. Look at that. Is that all red marble? This is actually the Hollow Halls block, I believe. So it has that red. Oops, I keep forgetting right click or left click. It's all, yeah, the Hollow Halls block. So it creates that really cool looking red trim that we see here, which matches into the marble really nicely. And then I do think, are these pillars marble block, or is that just the trim of the? No, that's still Hollow Halls. Yeah, so everything here is the Hollow Halls. It just all like, yeah, it kind of looks like some red marble around the pillars because it's as long as it's only a 4x4. Uh-oh. That death count already. Oh, I accidentally trapped him inside the bubble. Well, I guess that works, right? Sure. Astrods, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Or Atrods. Apologies for butchering your name. Yeah, I love like the trees and everything else. All these cool things, and the lighting too. My gosh. And the pillars and stuff. This is really, really cool. And Chip calling for the death counter officially in his head. Yeah, Green Missy officially. Net Kamiko, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. This is just gorgeous though. Oh my gosh. The temple and the everything here. This is really, really well done. Just loving the detail and everything like that. What's the secrets underneath the pagoda is the name of this build, yeah. Been tired but otherwise alright? That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Hope you're getting some rest, hopefully, or soon at least. Yeah, this temple is really freaking nuts. A lot of detail, and the lighting too is really incredible. And beautiful, like, look at the detail here too, you guys. Let me go into first person. So the waterfalls are flowing into this, like, this marble, you know, the pearl bed, which is done with the, like, the alchemist, you know, all the little balls, like, glitched into the floor, to create these little, like, patterns here. What a cool idea. What secrets? I'm intrigued. Me too. I guess we'll dive under the pagoda and see what's going on down there. Yeah, this is really something. Still wish we had a few props that are infinitely useful. Let's see. Personal wants for you. Oh, yeah. Rope piece. Yeah, that would be really nice. For, like, yeah, rope bridges and stuff. Flat material. Single chain link for chains. Oh, gosh, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Violet lighting is so cool. Where is that from? Yeah, the violet lighting is like those colored lights from the carpenter that see all the little lamps, if that's what you're referring to. There's a quest from the water biome that gives you all these colors of the purple, the turquoise, and the orange, different colored like crystal balls that are netted in ropes for the lighting. It's really cool. Yeah, Net Comico, it makes sense. Henry Cow, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'd like to see more color options for the Hobbit round door. Ooh, yeah. That could be cool. And Nisha, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, every side has like, there's that marble, you know, in the day. It looks, I'm gonna call it marbles because it's like, I don't know, you know, it reminds me of like those fancy waterfalls, you know, stuff like that. Started the snowy biome, so maybe soon you'll see that recipe. That's freaking awesome. Oh man, yeah, you've got a lot of fun ahead of you. Hopefully these haven't been like too crazy spoilery, you know. You just started the snowy biome, but hey, now you know what's possible in the game and stuff. Miss Whitey, welcome in. Can't wait to turn your building in for the contest. Still find spots to work. Yeah. I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait. Level 30. Oh yeah, so you're pretty much ready then. You're pretty much ready for the water biome. Hope you'll show us some of the projects we're working on right up to the last minute. Factory is almost ready, almost. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. I will do another showcase on the deadline, basically, once all the builds are submitted to catch all the last ones for sure. Notice the door next to the entrance. That one looked like a vault. Perhaps the entrance is lower level. Yeah, there's got to be stuff lower, so we'll check that out for sure. You said you saw like a vaults thing. Lord Zizzle, welcome in, and Tony, welcome. Just trying to find someone to listen to while you play. All the people we want to chat about was politics. Lots of politics going on. Yeah. No, in general, I'm not a politics channel, so we don't really chat about much of that here. It's just cozy builds and all kinds of stuff. You know, I tell people it's like, unless I'm being directly affected by anything or anything huge, but otherwise, I know a lot of people just want a place to chill and have fun, and I don't see the point to it as much. But glad you're stopping by. Yeah, I can't wait to see your Sylvan. It'll be awesome. Want more very basic shapes, like straight planks, stone slabs. Yeah, a few variations. I really want steep roof. Yeah, you guys know I want steep roofs though, you know. Yeah, steep roofs because Hytale managed to do it with a voxel game, so I feel like Enshrouded could as well. So yeah, we do have this whole like really awesome pond under here, and the lighting in here and the floor plans. Like look at the little spiral inlays and stuff. Yeah, the floor patterns are really cool. No worries, Tony. No worries at all. I'm glad you like that aspect of the channel. Yeah, this is really something. Oh my gosh. What a cool freaking, there's the secrets under the pagoda. Oh, the gold dragon head and the gold, that actually looks really good. Really good. Oh, would love to be able to change the color of the shrines. Yeah, that would be cool. That is not a thing in the game yet. Yeah, Scarcraft building a steep roof right now, tough for sure. It is. It really is. And it's, yeah, it would be cool if they just had, like, the prop pieces that, like, Hytale had, where you've got the 1 over, 2 high, or the, you know, like, 1 high, 2 over kind of a thing for different options of the roof steepness and stuff. This is really neat. Wow, and the mosaic on the ceiling, the block textures. I love just the pile of gold with the water barriers where you can swim out through, like, every area. This is really cool. Yeah, the gold with the dragon, it just looks really good. I've never seen like the gold trophies in the gold, but like totally. Have I ever thought of doing a dwarf build, like the mountain? Yeah, from the Hobbit. We totally could do that now. And yeah, I've thought about that. That was the biggest reaction I had when the water biome added all this gold. I'm like, make the desolation of smog. Love the song of the coins, right? And they like fly up at your feet too. It's like little interaction pieces like that just make games so good. Yeah. Be great to have single block, triangle versions of regular blocks. Yeah, that would be really nice. Yeah, either whether it's like a top angle or like a side angle, so you could do like a diagonal wall or something. That could be really cool. And yeah, Joe, always wondering what the technical reasons are that we can have roofs at angles and not walls. We could have walls at angles for sure. They could just make, you know, a triangle block that we could choose to like hit the R key to make that triangle on different sides. But then again, I guess they'd have to register the block as more of like a prop. So I think that might be why, Joe. But at the same time, yeah, because it's the way the voxels sort of mesh with each other that it creates that roof piece. So it still can be a voxel and be a roof, whereas a wall might need to be like a separate entity. They could totally do it, but it would be a little bit different. Yeah. Calicoon, welcome in. Totally love to build Erebor from Lord of the Rings. Yeah. And I've been saying, that when we do like a community server reset, because right now we've got the Enshrouded community server, but like more nearing 1.0 and stuff later this year, we might do like a reset on the server and make it so that the server is like an agreed on project. We could even have like 2 servers if we had enough people. Of like, we could have a Lord of the Rings themed server, a Harry Potter themed server, something, you know, along those lines, where we have giant projects that are worked on by the community, so that we sort of have like a direction for it, if that makes any sense. Since there's the limitation of flame altars and other stuff, it just seems like the perfect perfect idea for community servers when it comes to Enshrouded. Since people can't really have their own like private builds everywhere anyway, it's like, you know, having something that like everyone knows what it looks like, everyone's like on board with the project, that could be really, really cool. Yeah, Helm's Deep, right? And there's been some really incredible Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings builds in the community as well, which has been really, really cool. And 3D, welcome in. Yeah, I can't wait to see yours when it's done. It'd be awesome. Yeah, did they fix those fish not swimming out the doors? I mean, so far it looks like they're not right in here. I don't see any flopping fish on the ground. I love the little firefly lamps glitched into the gold. I don't see any flopping fish. We got Casey. Oh, okay, I don't need to read that message. Anyway, Maria, Rivendell, yeah, that would be super cool. Super cool. Yeah. I'd love to do Rivendell build. Do an Elven Lord of the Rings build. Yeah, that'd be super. Yeah. there's so many ideas. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, Hunger Games, yeah. The cornucopia from Catching Fire. Be super cool. Oh, did I miss Casey's chat? Yeah. Oh, how's Casey doing? Yeah, Rivendell's got so many curves and stuff. But then again, Rivendell is just 45-degree roofs. It's a perfect example of a really cool Elven-style build. Just start swimming around and checking out all these. There's like a lot more to see here. Perfect example of like an Elven-style build where we don't have to do custom roofs. Which is really, really cool. Am I gonna die in here? Oh no, I think we're good. Oh wow. Oh wow. It keeps going. But hey, we got time today. I'm not as worried about like getting through the builds quite as quick. But oh my gosh, look at that roof. That is really something. Yeah, Game of Thrones might be a fun theme as well, right? Yeah, German lover, welcome in. Yeah, this is really something, isn't it? Really something. Wow. And does it even go? We've got the fish pond down in there. Look at this. What a neat idea for, oh, and look at that roof too. That is crazy. How do people build this stuff? Oh no, this is insane. Yeah, Katesy, I'm not gonna let you quit on your build. Wow. Yeah, medieval style building theme. Totally. We could like all vote on stuff, you know, everyone, and then we could see, you know, what do people want to do, you know, build Middle Earth and Enshrouded, because we don't know, like maybe with 1.0 we get another flame altar or 2 as well, which would make some big projects easier. Glitching in every sword needed for the Game of Thrones. Oh wow, yeah, that would that'd be pretty crazy. Be awesome though. This is really clever. Look at these stairs used with the arches on the sides. What a cool piece of art and stuff here. And you've got the water coming down through here. This is really incredible. I love it. Oh my gosh. the different symbols on each of the walkways here. Yeah, loving this underworld, right? Yeah, this is really something. Yeah, Valley with 1.0, we could have creative servers. Yeah, free from altars, maybe. So the reason they have altars, there's two reasons. First biggest reason that Enshrouded has altars is it was their take on having a world that regenerates. So unlike Valheim, which is kind of one of my pet peeves of Valheim, is that nothing regenerates when it comes to the copper or the iron or anything. Like a lot of the resources that you need do not regenerate in Valheim. There's plenty of them, but I really like games that regenerate, especially as a builder, because when I start doing mega bases and stuff, it would be nice to know like I can, you know, do them in the game and in survival mode. So their take for Enshrouded is that they have the altars, and outside the altar, all of the world regenerates. Now, could they up the amount of altars? Absolutely. They could give us more altars to build in. That would be fine. But making the entire world buildable without placing altars would imply that it wouldn't regenerate. Because the way the voxel concepts are and the way the world memory is and stuff, it wouldn't be able to render that. The reason we see some, I'm trying to explain this right, we see some Unreal Engine 5 games where outside of your house, the world regenerates. Those games do not have terraforming. Terraforming and block construction of the world itself plays a huge factor in the world outside of a build area to regenerate. So that's reason number one for the flame altar concept, where you can't build outside of it and just anywhere. Reason number two is the lag. They could open it up for sure, but if they made like, you know, maybe they could make a higher limit to the flame altars for some people, but you know, when they're doing a game, they have to consider everyone. And if only some people with the highest end computers could run the game and have all the flame altars, it might discourage a lot of other people or feel like the game doesn't run well, quote unquote, right? So yeah, that's another big reason is the lag. If you were able to build around the whole world, it could get pretty crazy. Am I a game dev as well or something? No, I'm not. I'm actually not. I've thought about it. I've definitely been interested. You know, maybe someday we dabble around a little, but I know a lot about it. You know, I hear from a lot of game devs. I'm friends with a lot of game devs. There's a lot that I learn about, but no, I do not. You know, the least thing I have the most knowledge about is like the code of the game itself, right? Like I wouldn't be able to, and I'd have a lot of learning to do there. You know, learning C++, and Unreal Engine 5, and getting everything to work, and all the art and 3D and Blender, and you know, I've dabbled very lightly, but I don't think I'd be able to make a very complex game right now. I have a lot of ideas, but you know, ideas are different from being able to execute it, right? I think, yeah, February 18th, Casey. I'm pretty sure. Lavamir, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I would love like maybe 12 flame altars instead of 10. I feel like that's fair, right? I feel like that could be something we could get. Yeah, this has to run on consoles, exactly, Carl. So they're probably dialed back right now to get it to, you know, make sure it's good, and then when they get performance tweaks, we might see some things. I love the way though these waterfalls are colored. That one's yellow, that one's green, because they've got the lights that like, oh man, it's really, really cool. Because I think the reflection of the light that's down there is really cool. Yeah, 200 by 200 KT is because of the render distance. Like, we already can't see our builds in a maxed out level 4 altar, so it doesn't really make sense for them to do like a 200 by 200 altar. I mean, they could for sure, but we need render distance. But maybe when they do, they could up the size of the altar for sure. We could do that. Yeah, on AD, here and using 9 altars on one build. That's crazy. That's really awesome. It was like that Neuschwanstein castle we took a look at, using, what was that, 5 or 6 altars? But yeah, 9 altars on one build. Better share some screenshots of that. That sounds freaking awesome. Okay, how do we get... Is this just like the way... Oh, that's just a fire in there. Wow, or a brazier. That looks really cool. Yeah, the artwork here is just insane. How do you line up your altars for big builds? You're using 9 on 1 as well? Yeah, 3D. So lining up the altars for big builds, so you'll see when they upgrade, they'll say a meter radius. So level 4 altar is, I believe, 160 by 160 meters. So that's like a cube in all directions. So what you want to do, a meter in Enshrouded is 2 blocks. So, for example, if you go into the blueprints, I have like a little lesson here in the middle of the build showcase. This blueprint is 8 blocks by 8 blocks, this ceiling one. And it even says on it 4 meter, the 4 meter blueprint. So you can take these, and if each of these is 4 meters, you basically just start stacking them out until it's like 160, and you get a sense of where you want to place your next flame altar. So yeah, so like you want your flame altars to be placed, if they're fully maxed out, 160 meters, which is 40 of these, I believe, 40 of these blueprints apart from each other. And that way, you know, the boundaries are perfectly touching. Stefan, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Minor detail chimp, yeah. Yeah, this is really cool though. I gotta see like what's under all the bridges and stuff, but you'll miscount and lose where you were. Yeah, so much. Yeah, you just gotta like super concentrate. I'll have plenty of times on the streams where where I'm like concentrating on counting certain things or whatever. I'm like, I can't talk to chat right now. I just got the snapping thing on. I'm like trying to not lose track of counting. Have tutorials on stuff like this? I do not, but I do get lots of requests for things like that, and I do plan to do way more of them on the channel, because I know that I tend to do a lot of complex builds or showcase videos, but like I've been realizing what might seem quote unquote simple to me might be really helpful to a lot of people, would be really helpful to a lot of people, and I get a lot of requests for things like laying out a floor plan of the build, how to make a box, give it more texture, and like design houses, things like that. So I do plan on doing a lot more of that on the channel, especially now that I've like been really happy with some of the bigger builds I've done. I feel like I've learned the game really well, done a lot of different techniques and stuff to where we could take it, scale it back a bit, focus on like how do you get there, right? Like appeal to more of the beginners looking to start the game and stuff. Matt Macload, welcome in. Oh, look at this. Using the arches for the round wall there with the pillars. The texture in this build is phenomenal. I can't get over this. Is just crazy cool. Crazy cool. Like looking at all these little like secrets. Maybe there's more in here. Trying to talk to Americans about the meter system. Good luck. Yes, Carcraft. Honestly, our system sucks. Like in my opinion, it's so confusing. Everything I buy, because everything's just made better outside the US, in my opinion, it's like everything I buy, including my vehicle, is all metric. And so, like, all my tools are metric. Everything's metric, even though I'm in the US. And then when I'm, like, forced to buy things that are, like, in America and stuff, it's like I gotta buy a whole new tool set and everything else. And then I'm like, oh, shoot, my metric, like, wrenches won't fit this thing. And, yeah, I definitely... It's hard to explain and keep track of both, right? It's hard to explain. Oh man. Oh no, Casey, your internet's being a pain at the moment. Is that trying to get me to come in and fix your internet, and do the roof at the same time? I see. Do you think they will ever add to the measure without using the blocks and counting? That's a good question, and what games like Minecraft, for example, do, or Hytale or things like that, is that they'll have coordinates, right? And because this is a world that is handmade, and they can even do coordinates with procedurally generated worlds, but it's really easy in something like this where you could count, the block you aim on with the hammer could be the court, like it could tell you, maybe you press like F3 and it tells you the coordinates of that block. And that could be definitely something that that would be a really great thing we could have to the game. I don't know if they'll ever add it. There's no plans on it, but yeah.
Hey there.
And yeah, irksome American 100% support the adoption of the metric system, right? And it's just so much like finer detail, right? It's like when I'm looking for metal online for a project, it's like, I want the 5mm steel, not the 1/8 inch or the 1/4 inch. I want like 4, 5, 6mm steel. Like there's just like, I can actually specify, you know? Uh-oh, Green Missy, no, don't do manual labor for the followers. I don't know where you're getting that idea. Has Ebony been spreading the word? Yeah. Yeah. Who keeps stealing all the 10mm sockets? I know, right? Or something like the big jokes. That's such a common socket size, right? Emery's welcome in. Hope you're doing well. See you've all returned to some inspirational self-esteem damage. Oh man, welcome back. Yeah, definitely ScarCraft. Measuring outside of an altar. Yeah, not lose the spot where the block stopped, right? It's always hard. Exit this way. Do we have like a... We have a thing that we can, oh, cool. So we can like go underneath each thing. That's really nice how they're all connected. So the top of the temple was already crazy detailed, and the bottom here, wow, look at the characters there. Chinese or Japanese, I don't know entirely because I haven't studied either of those, but like, holy cow. This is really, really cool. Man. The detail is just crazy. What an insane build to start the day off with. The sideways tables and the, oh my gosh. And the, oh man. Wow. Sorry, I had to do that. Sushi means it's Japanese. Yeah, what a cool bar, right? Roxy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is freaking insane. The detail in everything here. And yeah, secrets under the pagoda. What a cool name. What a cool name for the build. This is just really something. I can't believe it. We've got another like Hobbit door style here. Love that floor, right? Keeps ignoring your posts. I see how it is, sir. Maybe we should, you know, have bonus points for each time the post is ignored. Yeah, definitely. Like a redeem, you know, enough redeems. Maybe I won't ignore it anymore, Katesy. Yeah, I can't resist a trampoline bounce. Exactly. Imagine placing all the lanterns right. That's just crazy. Look at that, like, ceiling, too, with the arches and the green there. And we've got a arena in here. So much, oh my gosh. Yeah, kick his ass. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, build showcases are so inspiring, right? I can't believe what people come up with, the creativity and ideas. It is just crazy. I think we came, wow, look at the roof, what the, look at that roof. Anyway, I don't even know how to explain. That's like, I guess that's what happens when you alternate, like raise 2 roof blocks, lower 2 roof blocks. That is some detail there. So that is really cool. Yeah, that's the, oh my gosh, the clay roof tiles block here. I don't know the exact name of it. It's like, I know what some of the blocks are, but, oh wow, this is a nice texture that this one creates. I never saw it on the very top. Okay, so this one is one of the newer ones, the castle roof block from the water biome. And then this one is the, yeah, roof tiles block. I call it the clay roof. It's like the one you need all the clay for, and you get it in the Revelwood. But yeah, that texture that it creates when you sort of alternate them. Put the judges in the arena. Stepping into the cage triggers a boss fight. Go for it. Okay, okay. I see how it is. All right. 3, 2. I don't know. Seems pretty peaceful to me. No, I love the action though in this build. I love it. It's really cool. The mosaic window? Oh yeah, and there's wait, which one though? Because there's like all of these and like the signs and everything, and what they've done with all these areas. Spikes come up from under the carpet? Yeah, wait till there's logic. There's gonna be some crazy builds in this game. With little traps and all kinds of stuff. The food market. Yeah, Chip is just pushing for a tick on that death counter. I don't know. Yeah, the floor detail. Everything here is really, really impressive, isn't it? Probably goes out to the very boundary of the altar, doesn't it? This is quite a large build. This is really, really something. So I think we go, yeah, up in here. So all these little guys basically go down to that. Like, I already thought this was really cool. This whole dragon build with like the gold and stuff. This build must have taken a long time, a really long time. Not to mention how like impressive the upstairs is. If I can find my way back up again. Ah, here we go. Okay, it's just the whole wraparound lake. Yeah, the whole like pagoda portion of the build. Freaking amazing with the lanterns and stuff. Again, like all the light flickering, it's always funny, again, because of the rendering and Enshrouded. That's funny, like when I walk, how they all do that. There's lots of lights. This is really cool though. Wow. Yeah, built an entire culture, right? It's crazy. This is really something. Would have been hilarious if it actually did trigger a boss fight. And the door was locked until he beat the boss. That would be something maybe we could do with logic, you know, or, you know, would be something that Enshrouded would do. Yeah. Yeah, like a secret underground market in this one, exactly. Secrets under the pagoda, and the pagoda itself is beautifully done. So, and then I realized, like, at the very beginning, I didn't show on the map where this was because I traveled into it, so that's over in this area. There's the Low Meadows Spire, so really neat little spot, kind of surrounded by some shroud and stuff here. But yeah, beautifully done. Really beautifully done. All right, I'm going to load up the next one here. And download it and get it changed. Squid Games for Chip? Oh gosh, Casey. That could be cool though, a Squid Game in Enshrouded. Alright, let me get this next file ready. Let's see here. And Enshrouded, okay. Cool. I'm going to exit out of here and we'll load up the next one. Shroud Games? Yeah, could do it. The song in Enshrouded reminds you of Halo 2 music. Payback Chip, oh man. You're gonna enter me in that? Be crazy. That would be crazy. Alright, let's see here. Enshrouded. We were lingering in that world for a while. It generated like so many backups and world files here. Hang on. Let me get all those out of here and then transfer this one. Yeah, Roxy. It's essentially what's happening. Yeah, so many hidden things and stuff. What game has the best building system in my opinion? Enshrouded, honestly. With all the props and rotation and things we can do and a mix of voxels along with all kinds of other building, I think it's one of the best. Different style than something like Valheim. Like I think a lot of games are like Valheim where you've got like the physical like pieces you can just rotate and build with. But as far as like detail and the amount of possibilities in Enshrouded, I think I'd say Enshrouded. It really has you know. Hey Munch King, welcome in. So the next build we are about to check out is from Jet 2 Holiday, so I guess nothing beats it. Ancient Oasis. All right. Let me go ahead and we'll launch up the game again. Hey Mia, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. More build competitions. Yeah. More build competitions submissions today. Only a couple, but enough to do like a little bit, and then we'll do one more like near the end with some of the last minute ones. So we'll check this one out, then maybe do a little building or something. All right. We'll check out this build from Jet 2 Holiday. So, let's see here. Ancient Oasis, I think, was the one. Let me just make sure. Yep, it looks like this is the one we're going to. Okay. You know, there's going to be like 30 submissions on the last day. Well, if there are, then, you know, maybe we'll do a few. We're not going to do them all then on the last day. But yeah, we'll try to get through some of them. And I know because you guys like them and stuff, we'll definitely show some of them. This is really cool. This is really freaking cool. Ancient Oasis. I love the little stone, like, center to it. This is super cozy. And are we in the sky? I think we are. Oh, the water looks so good in this lighting in this biome here. It's really realistic. Wow, so we are in the sky. Hold on. Holy, look at that. There's some floating island action here, with the water spilling around the whole thing and coming from the islands above. Yeah, it's really cool. Really, really cool. You enjoy the building and once human as well? Nice, nice. Yeah, I dabbled with that a little bit. It was free for a while, but I haven't really played it since. That was a while ago. It was pretty good, though. Yeah, a real oasis, right? It really is. This is gorgeous. Really nicely done. And I love the sand, like, and the fish, and oh man. Sky Island bases are always just really cool in this game because of the way the lighting, like, you just get the prime spot, you know, best views, and like, it's just awesome. Some of like me wants to, you know, from my end game base, I want to pick a location where we can have a really good sunset and really good views. There's the build at night, by the way. Really cool there. Because right now with our Forest Village build, it's just a little bit like, I don't know, it sometimes feels claustrophobic because we're like in the midst of the forest, like super cozy, but I kind of want like a mix of both for choosing like an end game location that we like work on for the rest of our days, basically. Since we can literally spend years building a single base in Enshrouded. It still blows my mind how long and crazy we can spend in this game. Oh man. Yeah, this really is beautiful. It's awesome. Really, really cool. I love the blue lighting and stuff around the centerpiece here. Yeah, the islands are done. Yeah, look very natural, right? And even like the sand, you know, or the stone over the flame altar there and stuff. Yeah, make yourself a floating island in your build you did. Yeah, I agree, Missy. I would love to. I would love to do like a couple, maybe even the Forest Village to start, but we'll see. Like, the big thing with the Forest Village is, like, I wanted it to be all the practice for some big end game thing that we could get started with someday. So I think, like, that was sort of my goal for the Forest Village. So while it may not be the most detailed eventually, I think it has a lot of the concepts there. And there's one more building I want to do, like I was telling you guys, a hanging house from a tree. And that's maybe what we could start on today, depending. I think I'll try to get, like, the carpenter hut, or the blacksmith hut maybe finished a little bit, but fantastic, welcome in, stopping by for a bit while work is quiet. Awesome, glad to have you here. But yeah, this is really something. Yeah, building that in every location right now, yeah. There's so many great locations to build. This is really, really cozy. I love the whole floating island oasis thing, and like you don't see that it's like a floating island. Like, it almost looks like it could be the top of a mountain with the way the terrain is blended and the way the water just like flows off, you know, into infinity and stuff. Really cool. Ah, you're the only one that sees Chip falling when he gets to the border? I don't know. We still have the fall redeem on Twitch, but yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm pretty close. Not fallen yet. So we are like above the water. It is a pretty spot. A floating island in the water biome. This is really cool. Really, really cool. Can you please jump down? We can see this from the outside. We'll take like 5 minutes to fall, but still, sure. We can do that. How do you build a floating island? So you'd start by building up with some stairs. And then you place a flame altar in the sky. I could show you a little bit on it, but But yeah, you would start by building up yourself like a big staircase into the sky and placing like flame altars here and there so you can build. You can see I need the building area for that one. But yeah, you'd start by that, placing those, and then once you get your altar up in the sky, you can delete everything underneath it, delete all the altars that it took you to get there, and then fast travel up there. And that's your way to get up there, basically, and then you just start building around it. There's no gravity, no nothing there. Uh-oh. Calicune said, you know, redeemed the disabled glider. Uh-oh. Alright, alright. No glider for a bit. Why are you walking on? Yeah, I'm walking on the edge now, I guess you knew. Oh, man. No, we'll equip it at the last minute so that we can fly down at the end of the build, but, you know, we'll disable it for a little bit. Yes, I mean, totally not my plan. Yeah, Green Miss, you had nothing to do with that, you know, redeeming stuff, like, for sure. Jump. Yeah, I mean, Green Missy did say she wanted me to jump off the edge and deploy the glider. I do have a glider on, don't I? Right? Just aim for the bushes, you'll be fine. Hey, you guys ready? Oh, I have water. There's water down here. There is water. There is water. I can move around slightly without a glider, but that's what the bottom of the island looks like. I'll go back up there and we'll like do the. As long as I land in it deep enough. I've never tested this. Mind you, I've never tested this. Where's the bushes, Joe? If I survive, you'll die laughing. I'm gonna survive. This is water, right? This is water below me. Eating popcorn. Yeah, I can't look at the chat right now. Hold up. That doesn't look very deep. This better be deep enough. Yeah. Told ya. Didn't get me there. Disabled glider, you know, it still didn't die. Now, if this contestant had built over non-water, but you know, it seems like I just keep getting very lucky. It seems like a lot of people are just really kind to me. Yeah, you could totally build a floating castle, exactly. Casey says, lame. That was a long fall. That was. So, as long as the water's like past like, oh yeah, look up. How's the water still coming down? Hold on. Oh crap, I probably don't want to, can I look, hang on. Oh, it is rendering out, so it's gonna stop falling down soon. See? Oh crap, how do I, okay, come on. Get up here, I'm just trying to like get safe from this gator thing. The snapshot. Oh right, I can't go into first person when I'm not in an altar. Yeah, that was a pretty long way. Hey Christy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, you don't die if you fall into water, no matter how high up, I guess now I know. I'll go up there and glide down though, so you guys can like see the build from this around. And yeah, I know the redeem is usually for the length of the build, but now that we're like kind of done with this showcase here, I'll go ahead and do the glider. This is really cozy though, really cozy. I love that. It is in the daylight with all the islands. I cannot wait for that t-shirt. Oh man. Yeah, I'll get some, you know. I'll get some. Busy with content and stuff till about like March 5th. Little after. And like other things, other backed up stuff that I'm trying to finish up, and then we will definitely get stuff working. Just wanted to see you fall down the edge. Yeah, got your points for that. Hey, I like hardly have any redeems on Twitch, so hey, at least it's something. I didn't even know how to do it. We set it up on stream last time. Island Papa, welcome in. I think he wants us to set it up for him. Just a flesh wound, yeah, Monty Python. This is really something. I love the views. I'm kind of, yeah, I probably shouldn't have stood near the edge. I need a, is my glider back on? Okay, we're good. Oh, Atari Flips, you missed your build being showcased a few days ago. Thank you so much for the kind words. Heck yeah. Appreciate you stopping by now. Yeah, it's been awesome having like as many people as I've actually been really shocked at. Like over 50% of the build submissions, people have been on for the streams, which is really crazy, but absolutely no worries if you couldn't make it. I'm really glad you enjoyed the VOD and seeing it. Definitely great build, really great build. We've seen so much awesome creativity and stuff. You gonna go get lunch? All right, Casey, yeah, now that I have the glider on, you're free to go. You're fine. You are fine. God, it looks so good with the moon and some floating islands, man. It just shows off the lighting in this game. It really does. You're in the car, yours was the Leviathan. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. Thanks for joining today. Should have waited to activate the no glider thing until he jumped off. Don't give them ideas, Irksome. But hey, we know there's water below me, so we'll be safe. We'll be fine in this one. Oh, that lighting is really something, though. I'll wait for day, and then we'll jump off with the glider and do like a little fly around on it. But yeah, that is just really cozy. So many freaking ideas for building in this game and stuff, and it's awesome. Are there any builds? Well, I guess I could say this like at the end once we jump off. It'll be day in like 2 minutes. Yeah, so many of you are on the stream for it. Yeah, considering I don't warn a bunch of people in advance, right? A lot of people show up from. It's awesome. Really cool. Chunky Spaghetti, welcome in. All right, you guys ready? Here, have some views of the floating island. I should have like probably drinking like a stamina potion or like a water or something. Whee! Yeah, it's pretty cool. We fly through all the little water thingies. Make ourselves dizzy. It's not too dizzy gliding, I guess. They do go down pretty far. Oh man. I wish we could like spin around, you know, look behind us with the glider. Unfortunately, we can't. We can look up. There's the islands. Must be the max build height you can build. I think you can still go higher. Tari, I have a short on my YouTube channel that I did back in the demo of the game. It might be even higher now, but I tested that out. I went to the max build height of Enshrouded, but this is pretty close. There actually is no max build height. You just like, yeah. You corkscrew well with the keyboard. Yeah, I mean it works. I'm pretty used to playing with keyboard and mouse. It's fine. There's water below us. Oh, is there a red barrier now? There is a ceiling now? Gotcha. Before, the blocks just disappeared because they got so high they couldn't even render in. Yeah, you should check out the short if you wanted to see what it used to be, but I'm guessing the red barrier is about there now. Yeah, there it gets a little thin up there, right? I'm pretty sure this is, like, I think just shallow water is enough, yeah. Yeah, we don't die. I'll start jumping in shallower and shallower. And awesome, yeah, Sketch. I'd like to see the pictures. I haven't played it, you know, or haven't like been up that high since the demo and stuff. So yeah. Run out of stamina and plunder to your death. So close, Maria. Yeah, that was a little shallow there, but it still works, I guess. The water in Enshrouded has a lot of oomph. It's like we're floating on oil or something. Yeah. Water's a savior. It is awesome. Wonder if they toss people off the island aiming for the Drac temples. Yeah. Well, you guys, that is all the submissions up to date right now. aside from a few here and there that I've checked out off camera that have updated their saves, world files, things like that. Of course, we'll probably get a lot on the final deadline. But yeah, just a few today. We'll do some building and stuff, so I'm not gonna wrap up stream just yet. But what do you guys like? What stood out the most so far about all the builds? Like, you guys have favorites from everything? Anyone who's been on a lot of streams, which I know we've got a lot of people in here who have. Some people maybe who've been on like every single one. But yeah, like any favorite builds, if you guys even remember, the names of them or anything like that, or if any of you have been looking through the Discord and things. It's insane how many builds there are and how much inspiration there is. It's going to be obviously really hard for me to pick a top 5 selection for sure. Right now I start narrowing it down here and there, and then I'll do final like selections as I look through them after the deadline, but just based on like first impressions and stuff. But yeah, I love the shipwreck one, the winter spa in the sewer. Those were really great. Yeah, that winter spa we checked out the other day. One with the giant machine, that Joe's build, I think, the one with all the machinery going on. Toilet dragon. Hey Euclid, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. When is the end of this event? I believe it is the 18th. Yeah, the Kilu sub, the shipwreck, and Timbers, which you haven't seen yet. All right. So you're saying that my job is just gonna keep getting harder and harder. And some incredible ones today. Gosh, the detail on that first build too and stuff. That's crazy. And a really cozy little sky island here. That's really cool. Oh yeah, the Stargate one. That was awesome. Yeah, so much inspiration. It has been, oops. So shiny, like a diamond in the rough. Guess I am. There's crabbies coming after me. I'm getting my little shock wand. Yeah, Stargate one. I'll have to see if you can go find that one. It's in one of the VODs. Unfortunately, I don't have like detail timestamps for everything, but steampunk build was cool. Yeah, there's a few. The Shroud Sewers one maybe is the one you're thinking of. A little bit like that. Contest has been so much fun. Ours isn't submitted yet, but just participating. We met so many wonderful people. Love seeing all the creativity. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Hey, Ebony, welcome in. You missed the 2 build showcases that we did today, so you can rewind the VOD. I'm gonna switch to a bit of building now, and we can do a little work on the blacksmith hut. If you all would like to stay on for a bit, I'm gonna do that. And then, like I said, I'll check out some more once we get everything submitted later on. So looks like Enshrouded did a little social post here. Another highlight of a build. Sent new skybox pics. Awesome. Awesome. The spa really stood up for you. Yeah, that was really clever. Really, really clever. Yeah, just using the use of arches and stuff in that one was just pretty insane. All right, I'm gonna turn my cloud saves back on so we can hop back into the forest village, and then we could do a little bit of building. Yeah, Joe's got a sneak peek of your build, Timber. Underground caverns with the greenery from your viewer. Yeah, there's been some crazy cool. Was that Green Missy's build maybe? Is one you're thinking of? Notice the guide lights next to the trail around the rice and algae fields on Ember 2. Yeah, irksome. I love what you were doing with it. And the bridge and stuff, I gotta do something like that. Compilation videos of builds would be cool, but that's a lot of work. Yeah, I try to do like a full like cinematic of every build or something and throw it together. Yeah. Yeah, nothing. It's not gonna be easy to judge at all. It's gonna be crazy. All right, I'm gonna go to. Let's see, Ember. Let's just make sure it's on. Yeah, it's on default. Okay. And we'll do a little bit of building. The blacksmith hut. Oh, Katie's back. So tell a friend. Yeah, because I was about to skip your message again. Welcome back, Katie. All right. So yeah, we are done with the build showcases for today. I guess I can still leave the stream title the same. That's fine. But we'll be on for like a little bit. We could build a little something. Dinner time for you. No worries, Valley. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. All winners. Absolutely, Roxy. Absolutely. I was supposed to sing that. Oh, because you put the notes in front of it. Guess who's back again? Casey's back. Tell a friend. The lamest song ever. Gosh. No, I'm just kidding. Really like the idea of those lights, but the way they're built, the jack lights made it super hard to place them uniformly. Yeah. Some of it's really tricky. You can get all kinds of craziness. Need to work on your submission? No worries, Maria. Thanks for stopping by. You snort laughed. Thank you. Here, 1 sec. Uh-oh, Casey. You guys are funny. No worries, Sylvan. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so Blacksmith Hut continues. We started building the forge design here, and we could keep it fairly simple, but I was thinking maybe we tried to... I wanted to do like a mosaic sort of design in the floor, and I was wondering what to use for that. And maybe we do, whether it's the gold blocks, or what have I done in the past? What should I do? Should I do just blocks? Luminous blocks? Or like, what could we do for like a cool looking design in the floor? I think that could be a cool thing to add. That could be a really cool thing to add. Watching Chiselchip's building makes the rest of us look like finger painting. Hey, Island Papa, you know, gotta start somewhere before you can buy a brush, right? Saw a massive machine, better step it up, I know, right? Now I feel pressure to build. Lava colored blocks, the closest thing really would be the yellow luminous blocks, but yeah, unfortunately not really. Alternating materials? Okay. Put a fire pit, it's not enough yet. Oh, some more, like, maybe we could put one in like each corner. Like one here and like one over here for like heating stuff up maybe, or yeah, what could we do here? I'm debating. What do I have in my inventory? Do I have any? I have these ones, which were the original ones I was thinking of, that I could add some of these into. So we do have the fire pit in the center, but maybe I put some of these like toward the outsides here. And we could, let's see, we rotate this around to be... Ooh, yeah, maybe that looks cool. Do like that. Got some forge action going on. Yellow and red alternate color blocks. Looks like a fire. Ooh, yeah. Try to do like a fire theme, so like red marble along with the yellow luminous blocks. Blocks, but avoid luminous unless necessary. Right. Yeah, because it might distract from the center fire. That's a fair point. So maybe, yeah. Send me a Discord DM, Casey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did Casey send me? Oh, not another clip of Chip singing. Alright, alright. Feel free to clip me if you guys want. Send them to me, I'll make shorts. Yeah, I'll do maybe the red, the marble. We'll see what types of blocks I have, and then I'll go to the depot or something, see what we could get. Need some water barrels? Yeah, that's a good idea. Some buckets. Definitely could use some buckets. Okay. What do we got in here? We've got... That's all the green ones. Maybe, oh, the brick, timbered bricks did look decent, right? Along with the floor, so maybe... I could try some of those. Did a bunch of gold before. Ooh, yes, gold. Absolutely. Gold and red. I like these ideas. Sink the water barrels about halfway down. Yeah, just start posting clips to the Discord channel. Casey, could have a clip section for anyone that clips. Actually, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, put a second one outside for easy reach. Okay, that's I like these ideas. Let me go ahead and put the flame in. Where did my like torches area go? I'm gonna put that away, and let's go get some more blocks. We've got drains and some other stuff going on here. Yeah, I'll go get some blocks. Impact. Oh, drop's still going on. Were they? Yeah, I think they were over like a couple days ago. I just copied like the Twitch title over. I have, yeah, I kind of defaulted on Twitch a bit. I'll change it. I'll go back and change it for the next one. If the explosive barrel fits into an empty water barrel, I don't know. You can make a tray of gold with fire underneath also glitches through. Looks like you're melting gold. Ooh. Yeah, that could be really cool. Okay, let's go see what types of blocks we could get in here. Because I've got, ooh, the red carpet block. We could do, okay, I'm gonna grab some of that. Some marble. Awesome, Casey. Yeah, some of that, some marble, and some of the gold blocks. Let's see where we could find some. I like that idea, Eric. Some explosive barrels inside water. Right, okay. Let's see, where are... Oh wait, is that marble? Yep. Okay, so we want some of that one. And we want some of the gold block, which I'm not sure. All the metal blocks. I think they're somewhere over here, right? Really brings out your figure. Have you been working out? Yeah, aka getting skinnier. I know. I should switch the armor now. You know, Valentine's Day, you know, the new cosmetic. Their new viewer policy. Hang on. Yeah, no, that's true. Let me go ahead and do that. I always forget because I just copy it over. Hang on. There. I'll just change it real quick. Perfect. Okay. Where are the all the bronze blocks or the gold? Out by the wait. Medinafol, welcome in. Medinafoot. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I appreciate it, Impact. On that wall, is it? Am I passing by stuff? I see all the terrains there. Is there another? Because it's not over here. This wall has more like continued terrains. There's the normal gold right there. Right side. When I go in, is it over here somewhere? Erkson, I'm looking for the gold block, like the bronze, you know. The bronze one. Any of the metals, to be honest. I don't see any of them in here. The carpet aisle? Oh, like not an, oh, wait. There was the one with the red carpet. I see. Gotcha, thanks. I guess I just didn't go down enough and see it. There we go. So bronze blocks, we want some of those. And then, I mean, the copper looks cool too. God, it is so hard to decide in this game. Slow clap? Yeah, Casey. It is so hard to decide what kind of blocks. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, put all the metal blocks together. No, it makes sense. I just didn't see it. What should we do for the new cosmetic? Thought you had this place memorized? I mean, somewhat, but you know. Hey, Alpha, welcome in. Do all the metals, everything? Wish we had expand more lands in the water update. Maybe explore new places, like traveling to islands or something. Yeah, and I would love them to like add boats or other things. Yeah, you can search Stephanie for just 3D Mall and or DDD Mall, and it should come up. It always comes up for me, but he did post the exact like IP and other stuff in the Discord. Yeah. So we want to, let's see. What type of, yeah, we got to design a new cosmetic for sure. It's been a long time since I've been in this world. I'm like trying to orient myself to my builds again. Yellow companion carriers for animal companions, that'd be cool. Yeah. You did, but it didn't show up. Interesting. So yeah, he's got the IP and other stuff in my Discord. I should just like have that. So like we could do actually I'll reach out to him. Tell you what, I'll reach out to him at the end of the stream today and see if it's okay with him if I put a command in my chat so that y'all can see the you know, y'all can see the IP or the info for the server, at least is like his website. Yeah. I could try to do that if that would interest you. Hey Grimy, welcome in. All right, so we've got it like even here. So I want to do maybe the bronze near the forge. Let me go ahead and drag a bunch of these blocks. Copper, bronze, red marble. So maybe the copper. We should just like do the copper around the forge regardless. So like all these blocks should technically be if I can get it. There we go. All the blocks on the side should be there. Is it okay for entry for the contest? I could, you know, I could judge my own entry now. Speaking of cosmetics, husband didn't watch any of the Twitch streams, had the drops enabled. Still managed to get the version. Yes, you can. You can. It is in-game as every one of their Twitch drops is in-game as well for all the time. So yes, you can find them in the game. That's what I did for the ones that I have right now. All right, let's get these ones down in here. I like the copper texture in here. I think that looks really cool. Search for mall and came up. Okay. A small Willy squad. Yeah, irksome. Some of the names of the servers. It's always funny. It is always funny. Oh, he still got the Twitch drop versions. I think his end is, but you can still get the Twitch drop versions and the in-game versions. It's a different ID for each, so you can. Hey, Black Ops, welcome in. But yeah, you can get them. You can get them both. Okay, so at least like putting a little bit of like copper on the sides. And then maybe we put like a little bit on the ends of the forge here. I don't know where like the center is, maybe we find probably here. Oops. Just make sure I sort of did it. Yeah, I think this is fine. Uh-oh. Maybe we'll leave it there. Okay. So now maybe a bronze ring around the outside. I don't know how far out I need to go with the copper though, so let's just go out one more block there. Maybe a family sharing bug? We both have different enshrouded keys, but are on the same family sharing. Oh, maybe? Yeah, it could be. It could be. Interesting. All right, so if we put, let's see, this here, this here. Uh-oh. Clearly that's not going out quite as far, so how did it come out on the anvil side? Is this forge, all this stuff in here is not centered? Oh, it's not. Because yeah, okay, that bothers me. Hang on, that really bothers me. I want to pick these up. And I want to put this out one thing further, so hang on, let me get the VUCA material. And we'll just go ahead and replace the edge here with that. I missed a block. Yeah, Casey, we missed a few blocks. Missed a few. Oh, let's see here. I want to come out by one more on this side. And, let's see, get that one there. And then we can go out, by two, maybe? How did, okay. Yes. So that one's got that one there, and then one more here, and one more here. So we can sort of do, okay, yeah. So I didn't realize, yeah, our forge was not actually even. Because these forges are odd instead of even the way they snap, so, so I'm gonna replace this one down again. White chip incorporated hollow hall banner is awesome. I think it looks cool, like the flame emblem on it to pass through into like his little bedroom area. It's worse than a death count. Y'all are gonna completely like shit on me now after all these amazing build showcases. And here I am still trudging along on my blacksmith hut after showcasing them all. I suppose it is time we get back to work and start doing some more of them again, right? Okay, so I want to do this. This needs to have a gap, or how did? Okay, yeah. So that went here, and it came out, so that pole is in the middle. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So and now that means the center can have a lot more flames. Okay. Okay. I understand this now. So let's get the, where did my roof thing go? Or did I want some of the green ones maybe for the forge? I don't think so. There they are. Just checked and you can't sink a red barrel all the way into the water barrel. Not enough clicks to get it that far. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, Joe, this is very true. Snapping's your friend until it's not, right? So I want to put them on, okay, both of these sides. And we're going to sort of like enclose this forge area. Let's see here. Put them there. And then over here. So we've got the bellows that come through. All right. And then one more there. I think we keep it, yeah, we keep it low like that. That sounds good. So we're just kind of like enclosing the center area, and then I'll put a bunch of torches in the middle. Yeah, the copper block does look nice. I think it'll be good with reflecting the light and stuff. It'll at least be a nice like center to the build here. And then let's see. Let's replace all the blocks that are showing around the forge with it. So like these ones in here. I think that looks nice. Just have like the metal surrounding the thing here. Do that one and this one here. Oh, I could do 4 and rotate them so we have 4 bellows. Yeah, the issue with that is like anvils will start glitching into each other and stuff. I mean, it's a good idea, but yeah, it might be a little tricky in this case to get it right. All right, so we wanna get these torches down to sit down in properly. So Let's see. I want that one. Yeah, there we go. I want a good torch, like right in the middle there. With some fire. That's looking better. I knew something was off about it. Yeah, I forgot the anvils were attached, right? I know I was trying to make them look less attached by doing the 2 forges here, so you sort of got like the outer sections. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I knew something was off about this. This is looking way better. That's way better. All right, and then for as far as like the metal trim goes, we could use the like Valerie's little like, you know, metal things, or like I feel like I want to give it more of like I don't know entirely just yet, but a little something to it maybe. And now that the forges are farther apart, can I actually put more of these like guys on it? Maybe. You think that looks good to have the 4 there? I mean, yeah, I think so now. Now that they're farther apart and we actually have like the room for it, I think that would look good. Oops, I don't want that to be glitched. There we go. That's looking okay. Bothered you about the anvil should be a separate piece? Yeah, they just need to make it so we can place the repair stations. You guys like remember from all the existing locations? Obviously, you can use a mod to make them, but yeah. Irksome has a stream. Yeah, Irksome decided to go live showing his rendition of the blacksmith hut, or not the blacksmith hut, but like, I mean, yeah, blacksmith hut as well. But Irksome downloaded this world a while ago. And then did a whole bunch of updates and additions to it, to the forest village, so it's fun. Yeah, on the table where no shorty can reach, yeah, a little tool set or something. Yeah, like right here, because yeah, it's way back there. We'll have like weapon showcases and stuff on the thing. We'll do all of that, should be good. All right, now as far as like the bronze goes, let's try to do like some sort of flame design that comes out. If the bronze looks good, so let's do like one there. I don't know if that'll... I do think the metal here versus the red carpet, like let's just see how like a single red carpet... Ooh. Oh man, that's hard to decide though. That red carpet looks good embedded into the ground there. Yeah, what if I put a shield on either side facing out? That's what I was almost thinking, Green Missy, yeah. Instead of these roof pieces here to try to do like the... I've got some ideas we can mess around with for sure. Let me like start... I think I'll use this red carpet block. I don't know, something... At least in certain areas. But yeah, we'll put some ice, you know, some water buckets, things like that in here. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Maybe we put maybe put it going the other way. So I'll do like 1, 2, and then 3, and then like a little like flame spirals coming out of it or something. Let's see. Oops, not that one. That one, I think. Yeah, that one's the one. Okay. And maybe we could mix some bronze ones in, depending on how this starts looking. Okay. That's, yeah, I like what we've got so far. And then I think in the middle we gotta do some bronze design. Maybe like a little like, or actually this has gotta be the, oops. This has gotta be all the bronze. Ooh, with the copper block in the center. Looks kind of cool, maybe. maybe not the copper block in the center, but we put like luminous blocks in the center of them. Some yellow ones or something. Don't step on the red pieces, catch on fire. Oh wait, I've got a cool idea for the centers of them actually. Let me finish these little edges here, and we can put the orange lamps in the centers of those ones there. And let's see here. I was kind of thinking as well, like, what if we put some mix of bronze in these ones here? Does that look good? Some more design, a little mix. Yeah, a little mix up there. I think that looks kind of cool. Just along the outsides here, and then there, and then on the inside. Oh, the inside there might be a little too. Okay. I think we're gonna keep that one the way it is. Previously with the temple stones. Yeah, floor is lava. But yeah, I'll try to do. You might want to rethink that shape. You saying it looks too much like the Hitler shape? I don't think so. I think it's curved. It's curved enough. We'll spiral it in. We'll get it looking okay. But yes, you know, true enough, a little bit. Because of the red, right? The red carpet block. Oh man. Let's see, let's get this one over here, and then that one, and get the one over here. Just giving you a hard time, yeah. Right? No placement's ever right, I know. Oh no, come on, Blacksmith. Stepping on my beautiful design here. Go ahead and bring him somewhere else. I gotta figure out, wait, how did I use this again? Oh yeah, tab, okay. Let's put him back there for now. Some straight diagonals at the corners or something? Yeah, or like something to connect it. I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out here. I want some, I want to destroy these. And I want to go see what lights I have. Because I might need to get some. And, I'm going to try that, but let's see. What do I got in here? I have some of the orange ones, but not the ones I'm looking for. I'm gonna go back here real quick. Calvhagen, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Or Hagen. We got done with some of the build showcases today, so I'm just doing a little bit of building before we wrap up the stream here. And then we'll keep doing building streams the rest of the week and stuff. Kick the blacksmith out of his own shop. Yeah, irksome. Unfortunately, the blacksmith isn't smart enough to build his own shop, so. More like a wave. Yeah, like versus a flame. No, that I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Like a sun design. Yeah, I've got some ideas, and I'll try to get. I mean, man, after seeing some of the build showcases, though, I don't know, man. I don't know how we're gonna keep building. I'm gonna have to get better now. So floor light, okay, I'm gonna grab some of these. And go ahead and just delete that, and we'll grab some of these. I just wanted the different orange ones to mess around with, and we'll try. Yeah, I've got a couple ideas. Yeah, I feel like I've taken a break from Enshrouded, like not a break from Enshrouded per se, because like we've been doing all the showcase and stuff. But like it's been a while since I've been in building and like used to the game again. I need to get back in it and do some more here. Let's see, let's bring in some of these. Go to watch a stream again, trying to make a mill house. You're going to make a mossy roof. Oh, heck yeah. Sounds awesome. Love to see some forges that are exactly like old medieval forges. Yeah. Most specifically like Oswald being able to use them, right? Since that is his job, right? Hey Mina, welcome in. Missed the build showcases. We only had a few today, so I'm just doing a little bit of building on my village here. Let's see here. Let's go there, and then let's go. I was thinking of like doing some of these maybe in these areas. I don't know. Maybe that looks cool because then we got like a little bit of orange in the floor. My near-death experience. What are you talking about? There was water at the bottom. Haven't been doing a whole lot. Yeah, yourself. Took a break from some, yeah, for some time with both Hytale and Pow World. Games have come out, some releases have happened. Not a whole lot of new stuff right now. Breaks are always a good thing. Always a really good thing. Maybe what we do is I spiral out on the edges of these, so we never used the red marble block yet, but maybe I do that on the very outside so like it looks like, yeah, even just adding that like little detail there, that looks kind of cool. So we do like one here and one here with the dark marble on the outsides here just to come out a little bit. Uh-oh, we're gonna need to there, I can like add it back there. Let's see. I should get in the habit of using the hammer. It's like I'm used to like Hytale now, where it's like I'm dragging the blocks in my inventory to like visualize them better, but I should just use the hammer in here. How dare you reject Enshrouded? Repent, chop chop. Game in double time, right? Does the water wheel need a moving water like waterfall, or can it be water? Oh, can you make the water move like a sloping trench? Yeah, you can absolutely put it in a sloping trench, or you know, a creek or anything, as long as the water is moving slightly and is not like a perfectly still pond. You can absolutely make the water wheel go like that. For sure. Okay, we're gonna have to. Oh, there it goes. Maybe I can. I get the block back there. There, we're gonna have to do that then. Okay. What'd you miss, Adrian? Not a whole lot. We finished the build showcases, so I'm just doing a little bit of work to my blacksmith hut before we wrap it up. Made a canal, but it does not seem to work. You do have to have the water wheel inserted into the water. Like you have to have it, you know, partially in the water for it to turn. Like a water wheel in here would technically turn, even if I put it in this pond, because this pond is moving super slowly since it's exiting over here. It's flowing water, and the water wheel will still spin. It just goes really, really slow. Yeah. Really want the lamb cosmetic suit to be colored, especially in red. Start a cult with it. Oh man. I feel like we need, what else do we need on here? We need some, do we need some more of the little, like, glowing, the little orange pieces? Maybe we do. Maybe we need them, like, on the corners of these guys. So maybe I do, like, destroy those. Yeah, and then we could put some, so let's destroy each of these corners. Uh-oh, Oswald, you're gonna have to move again. Put him way back there. Okay, and then here, and then, yeah, okay, that works. And then I can get these to go down, and then I love how they save their placement from the last time. Like, this is really nice. Okay, so we wanted that, and then let's do another one. That is right, yeah, okay. Do another one here. All right. I like, because this block has the texture of the brick that fills in the little 1-bys. So we can glitch these in right now. Reset Hightail for taking your friends away from Enshrouded. Black Ops, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. Yeah, Hightail's been fun, and the creative tools in it have been fun to mess around with. Do I think the building is better than Shrouded? No, I like Enshrouded. I like Enshrouded's building, but it was really fun to take a look at. Under the glitched items, add a glowing block just in the, oh, a bit in the corners, though, so light comes through. Does that work in the floor, though? Or does it have to be, like, pillars and stuff? Because I don't know. It only has to be, like, a tiny bit into the water. You know, super tiny bit. Because, yeah. Yeah, really enjoying Hightail right now. I might do some more builds for that game. Might do some more builds. As we take a break and sort of wait for a lot of, like, 1.0. And like I said, I've got some Soul Mask coming through to the channel as well soon. Oh, which is really, really awesome game. But yeah, you can see my water wheel right here. You know, I just have it kind of touching the waterfall. But you could have the water, like, even out another block and it'll still spin. As long as it's, like, touching the water wheel, it'll work. Yeah, if I did luminous blocks, I'd probably do the gold ones, but I kind of like these little, I don't know. The shroud is sad. I know. It's, it is. It all depends. We'll still do plenty of Enshrouded content, you know, all kinds of fun, you know, all kinds of fun stuff. Cozy building, survival games, all that. It is sad, like, I feel sad that 1.0 is coming this year. It's hard to think about, like, some of the greatest games, and it's like when they come to 1.0 and you're like, it's not over, but it's like, it's over at the same time, you know? It's like, oh no, it's like, it's actually gonna be done soon. Like, it's just such a journey, you know? It's such a journey with them. And it's, yeah. Really enjoy the videos, and you stop in the server is always nice. All right, I'll consider doing some more, you know, Hightail builds here and there, Mina, for sure. Yeah. Feel the same? Yeah, Kelv, yeah, exactly. It's like really freaking exciting. Like, I'm like, oh, heck yeah, this game's gonna be finished. Like, we could dive into a big endgame base at 1.0 and, like, do all kinds of fun stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, it's bittersweet, you know? It's like, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's so fast, you know? I think, like, Valheim, and it's like, Enshrouded's gonna be done before Valheim is at this point. Valheim's been in development for, like, 5-6 years already, even more. And yeah, it's crazy. They've been moving right along, and it's such a phenomenal game. Yeah. No worries, Netcomico. Thanks so much for stopping by. Crazy to realize Enshrouded isn't finished yet already. Yeah, so well made, right? Yeah, they better give us some more altars. Want to build more, right? That's kind of the only thing with Enshrouded is like big fortress builds or far render distance style builds, you know, things like that. Can you ever be finished decorating this game? Honestly, no. Like you really can't. You really can't. Bit irritated the 1.0 got pushed off again. Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. I know some people were like, "Oh, we wanted console in the spring." Loving all the pets in Enshrouded. Yeah. It's such a, like, yeah, I don't know. It is bittersweet. It is really bittersweet. And of course, as a content creator, I have to be on the lookout of like, all right, what's next? What's new? You know, what are people interested in? What are people playing, right? So that's all going through my head as well of like, all right, if Enshrouded hits 1.0, obviously there'll be a wave of hype for a bit. There'll be the console players, you know, all kinds of stuff. And then there's going to be, you know, but like what other games, you know, when are we getting Light No Fire, Under a Rock coming out? I got to be like on the lookout for all of that and just see like what starts happening with those. No worries, Green Missy. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. But yeah, you're like never done building an Enshrouded, right? There's just so much to do. It's crazy. What can they possibly do to top this, right? I mean, mainly tons of like performance tweaks, and then the whole logic thing to the game is really cool. I hope they add creative mode someday. I think that'll be really cool. Yeah, then I'll have to adapt to new content. Exactly, Mina, exactly. Which is really, yeah, it's really crazy to think about. It's like, you know, and of course we'll still do lots of Enshrouded. But yeah, as a creator, obviously, you know, maybe we've got some diehard, like, only Enshrouded fans on the channel. Some people like, but like, I don't know. I think a lot of people, I think I'm not the only one that when you have thousands of hours in a game, you also look forward to switching it up with like other games in a similar genre, right? Like Light No, you know, I know a bunch of you are excited for Light No Fire, or you know, other games that are really good. There's just also been a lot of like crap out lately. It's like sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm tired of like one game, but like I don't know what to do because there's so many like sort of crappy games that keep coming out. I'm not gonna label any, but like I don't know. I just haven't seen like Enshrouded was an absolute gem. It was like it's just so much fun. Yeah, Enshrouded will be really hard to follow, right? And yeah, Scarcraft, the Vampires Bloodlord Rising showed last stream is kind of cool, but lacking a bit still. Yeah, I decided not to give it a go. Yeah, there's so many right now, but at the same time, like, you know, it's like it's hard, but yeah, this game's early access, right? It's so much for early access. Hey Tracy, welcome back. Hope you had a good sleep, or a good, you know, little bit of sleep. Nightingale has an interesting building system. Yeah, Nightingale was cool. Again, a game that it came out right when Enshrouded did, and I'm so glad I picked Enshrouded. Not to say Nightingale's bad. I do have Nightingale, but I just didn't like it as much. Yeah. Came from Nightingale, Mina. Gotcha. Playing Fallout 4 for the first time, really getting some build and fix there. Nice. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to, you know, switch it up a little, figure out some new, you know, check out some new things, all of that stuff. Yeah. The cost of a lot of these newer games is just not justifiable compared to games like Enshrouded. No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, it's crazy how many games I get to try or test out where I'm like, please don't put this in early access yet. Like, it's not even playable. Like, you know, again, I'm not going to name any games, but like, yeah, there's so many games where, you know, or like, you know, I get, I don't know, 10 emails a day from sponsors or things, you know, potential sponsors. I turn down 99% of them. It's either, you know, just certain products where it's like, this doesn't fit with the channel, like you didn't look at the channel at all, or other things where it's like this game just isn't playable. Like I'll look at certain things and I'll be like, just like, you gotta fix it. You gotta have some sort of impression, or just don't, you know, just let it cook a little more, right? Nightingale didn't grab me, to be fair. Year ago, Enshrouded didn't grab you either. Picked up, yeah, to bridge the time waiting for Grounded 2 winter update. That's been out now, and you're still playing Enshrouded. Gotcha. Yeah, Grounded 2, yeah, that's been getting some nice love. Definitely fun. Yeah, it came a long way since day one, for sure. For sure. Absolutely. Yeah, what games are you guys looking forward to that are, you know, coming out? Like any style of things and stuff too. But to get a sense, you know, what type of content. We obviously got Enshrouded 1.0 and Valheim 1.0 this year. Lots more Enshrouded and Valheim content. And you know, a bunch of you've asked about Soul Mask on the channel. 1.0 of that is coming, and I'll be covering some of that soon. And yeah, I think that was a really good game. But yeah, I don't know. There's some, you know, those are what you're looking forward to. Warlock, PAL, World Farming, Divinity. Gotcha. Yeah, Light No Fire is the only hope now that Ashes had that drama, right? I have a lot of hope on Light No Fire. It could be a really bad thing to have hope on, but it's like I have a lot of hope on Light No Fire. Fable, yeah, just waiting for Light No Fire. Blood of Dawnwalker, ooh. Be nice if Light No Fire would let us know when it's coming out. It would be nice, but at the same time, I get why they're like, you know, they want to make it big. I think they learned a lot from No Man's Sky, and hopefully it's not, you know, gonna be too. I'm gonna go back to the resource world, grab some stuff here. Yeah, hopefully it's not gonna be too, you know, overly hyped yet. And I think they have learned a lot from that, so they're just being honest and not sharing much yet. Yeah, Light No Fire is definitely the most anticipated game right now, right? It really is. It really is. Under a Rock and Light No Fire were really good. Yeah, would really like a sci-fi builder. Yeah, sci-fi always looks cheap to you. Same, Joe. Actually, would be really cool. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that for sure. Where's the bard? I wanted to craft. I don't know where the stuff is, but maybe I can still craft them in our inventory. I wanted to see, yeah, about these like wall emblems. These look like, maybe we craft a few of these. Can I just like, I want to delete some stuff out of my inventory. Hold on. Don't need the dirt. Don't need the Revelwood dirt. Just drain. Okay. Cool. So I'm just gonna craft some of those. How does the resource world work? So it's like a file you download, or like I said, I'll have a command in my chat soon that'll give you the info to a server from 3D or something if he's willing to do that. That you can go and join, and it basically resets to refresh the resources. But yeah, the new Fable game that apparently it did look pretty cool. Everwin has pulled hard on the rain since Hytale release blew up. Yeah. Hello Games obviously didn't want another disastrous release. Yeah, I think they're being really careful. For good reason. Yeah, I think they're being really careful. Yeah, Tracy, sometimes I just craft this stuff because I don't know where to, like, look for it. Just craft it at the NPCs. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. Like, maybe Shroud depots should just have the NPCs and not aisles of stuff, so that you just... But then they just have boxes of magic chests filled with all the resources you'd ever need to craft everything you'd want. And maybe that's all they gotta do, right? I feel like it'd be cool to put some, I don't know. Let's see. These are all like, they snap in an odd way, so. Let's see here. We could put a couple of these on here if we wanted to, or like, ooh, that looks kind of cool. So we gotta make this the blacksmith hut, you know? We gotta have some metal stuff in here. Thought Dune was going to scratch the sci-fi itch, but it fell flat last. Yeah, or fell flat fast. Yeah, it was, it looks cool. It does look cool. But again, it didn't, yeah, a lot of games just haven't scratched that itch that Enshrouded or Valheim has really given me yet. Take off snapping, maybe I definitely could. For if I wanted them centered, I was just thinking like that, you know, that works as long as they're on the edge. Gotta love cool looking parts that don't snap how you want them. I can turn off snapping, yeah, it's no. Sad for Ashes of Creation, yeah. Problem with Nightingale, procedurally generated games begin to dull when the worlds, are all the same. That's what I'm really worried about Light No Fire. I'm really hoping, you know. What piece is that? Oven head looking over the fire thing. So that is the fancy, this stuff, the ornate roof block. The granite ornamented roof block. And then I used a drain, a water drain, to create the vent hood. to go over there. Signs would be a blessing. Spent so much time searching the box for a single item. Yeah, signs, now that they have signs in Enshrouded, but they need to update their signs. They gotta do them a little bit differently. So, y'all were saying, like, yeah, okay. Do, like, do this thing here. Can I get, like, ooh. Maybe, yeah. Oh, this could be really cool, actually. Yes. But then, okay, so that like that sort of boxes it in a little more. But you're saying maybe that instead of these roof blocks then? Let's try to remove the roof blocks and see what that looks like. With just the wall, with the emblems on the sides. You guys like that? That looks kind of cool. I like the engraving. We could flip them around so it's the flat side out, but I don't know. The texture makes a cool side. Oh, signs don't work when the HUD is off. Oh, interesting. They just need to like make signs that aren't the floating white text. They need to make it so the text just stays on the sign. The way Valheim's done it and stuff. Yeah, you guys like it without the roof blocks there? Just that's just like texture of these shield wall emblems to fill in the sides of the forge there. I think that looks kind of nice. It's getting there. This is looking really great. And then we've got the floor, which has that passive lighting now. Oh, it really lights up the place, makes it bright. We got the forge. You know, it's a blacksmith hut in there. Did I ever play Far Cry? It had a world creation mod. You can make your own game levels with all the resources. Really fun. I did not. I did not. That sounds really cool, though. Do one with the roof blocks and one without for some asymmetry. Maybe, Joe. It's like so symmetrical now, though. Like perfect in here. You started to play Far Cry, Tracy? Tick boxes for hide HUD for better screenshots. Like show sign text. Yeah, like a little check there. Auto sorter. That would be super nice. Yeah. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we can do with like Hightail and stuff. With I've, you know, I'll maybe get into someday doing some levels or world design with that. All right, this is definitely looking cool. Now it's like a matter of cluttering the whole thing. Do we want any lights that are not? I'm wondering about those braziers up top. I mean, they're kind of cool, but I'm wondering, do we want any colored lights? Any purple in the ceiling, or you know, that kind of thing. Any starlight blocks maybe to go somewhere. That's the one thing I'm wondering about still. Maybe we put some like, can we fit a block like up in this little gap? Oh, we can. Maybe put some starlight blocks along there. Or some blue blocks or something like that. Nobody, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Give me a hot drop in Enshrouded, like, yeah, grounded games, yeah, just like press N and everything goes in the sorted chest. That's so nice. Yeah, it really is. I'll try to do a starlight block. Let's see. I feel like just like a little bit of color, you know, the blue and the gold to contrast, it would go well with the rest of the village. Where did my little barrier go? Is it over here? It's over here. Always like the look of granite brick in the blacksmith areas. Yeah, there's infinite options, honestly, you know? Sometimes I just have to accept that, like, you know, it'll be the way it is, and, let's see, where's all that? Do I have, like, a metal block section? Because I should, oh, I do have some red carpet and other things over here. Shiny blocks? Yeah, I guess metal blocks would go in there as well. And let's get the starlight block. Yeah, it's so hard. Sometimes I just have to accept, like, all right, this is the way the build will be for this, and at the same time, there's like a million other materials that would look really good as well. No worries, Sparkus. So many chests are minimalist. Yeah, Tracy. Don't need that many, but like eventually, because this really is like, this world has nostalgia for me. I started it the day the game came out. And so it's like, it's going to be my forever, it has been my forever world. And it's so cool that I can do that in this game. Get all the new updates, the new content. It's just, yeah. Ooh, that just creates like a cool looking trim above. Oh man. It doesn't give off light. But man, that looks pretty cool. Just the four of them up in there. That looks really cool, actually. Let's see, can I get this one to go in here? Maybe, and then one more in this side. Cool. Well, you built the water build comp entry in the mega build world, so you have all in one piece forever, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, it is really cool that we can take this game to crazy heights. That looks cool. I like that texture. I like how that's looking. All right, so yeah, now we just figure out a way to. I think maybe some purple lights in the ceiling, a purple and gold look or something. I don't know. Just add a little something to the build, and maybe purple in the ceiling could look kind of cool over here. Feeling inspired, I see, is looking great, especially like the center. Hey, JP, welcome in. Yeah, I did the build showcases for today, but because we didn't have a whole lot. Ooh, I like the way the blue kind of shows through there. Didn't have a whole lot of them left, so I'm just doing a little bit of building on the blacksmith hut to sort of finish this one off. I think I would have a good build. Would have had a good build for the water biome, but the altar level I used was too high. Oh, because yeah, for like the level 2, thing. Hey, Hellcat, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And thanks, Tracy. Yeah, we just did the little floor design today. Yeah, the bluish light will complement that. I'm thinking, yeah, either the blue or purple. What do you guys think? So the blue is gonna create that turquoise look, like these guys, which with the orange would still look really good. But I'm thinking like purple feels more like blacksmithy, It's a little more like grounded. I don't know where I got that from, but color science maybe. Just feels like maybe it could do. Thought about what I would have built if I wasn't a judge. I don't know. Probably would have submitted my little fishing hut if I wasn't a judge. But that was a level 1 altar, but that doesn't matter. Be under a level 2. But yeah, I probably would have submitted the little fishing hut. Something like that. Or done like done some more water upgrades to it or something. Slept around a couple nights ago, still trying to get your shoulder back together. Uh-oh, that's no good. That's no good. Yeah, or some like, I don't know, really cool architectural thing with the fountains or whatever, but man, I've been blown away by how insane some of the builds have been. Yeah, I'll do these, let's see, let's get these lights and the purple ones. God, my inventory's a mess right now. There's just like so much clutter in Enshrouded that it's like without creative mode, I just keep it in my inventory and it makes it like hard to decide what I want to do for the builds. Submit Ember 2 after blowing up the tavern in the house and the farm. You miss anything? Love getting build ideas from Architecture Digest. They have a great YouTube channel. Ooh, interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. I feel like, I don't know, you guys. What do you think about these braziers? Maybe we don't do them. Maybe we do the purple lights up here. I'm not liking them as much. I want the fire to be the forge. I don't like these in the ceiling. The idea of them was cool, but I'm not liking them as much anymore. Especially now that the floor is giving off some light as well. Yeah, inventory madness of Hightail Rain. Build is done. Definitely have to take a look at it. Still much to do. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I do lots of showcases and stuff on the channel, so do keep me posted for sure. All right, let's put some of these on the edges here. I just think this would look really nice. Yeah, the community really is insane creativity, right? We see your fishing hut at some point. Maybe there's a previous video. Yes, there is. I could look up fishing hut on my channel. Just search fishing hut, you'll see it. It's a build I did right when the water biome dropped. Most creative use of props I've seen from other players? Oh man, it's hard to pinpoint an exact one because this building competition, probably the boats. Some of the pirate ships were just really intricately done of placing every single piece and stuff. I mean, some of the pirate ships, building like some of the serpents or animals out of full props. Those were really incredible. Yeah, this is better, Alpha. I think so too. Like, that's really cool. It makes the forge look like fantasy without the fire up top, which I just wasn't liking. I like the fire in the forge there, and then we've got the fantasy, you know, the lights and stuff up in the top. It's definitely better. Yeah, a ship made out of tables, right? Some of them were just crazy. The bathtub, yeah, dragon, honestly. There were some really, really incredible, yeah, use of props. I can't pinpoint like one, but flashbacks from building your ship from signs, yeah. Yeah. No, the props that you can do in this game are just nuts. And I would do prop builds and stuff if I had like just infinite time on my hands, you know. I also have to look at like what style I'm sort of like doing or other things. So I tend to use a pretty good mix of like blocks and props and things when it really comes to it. When do we find who won? Probably a month after the 18th. Maybe not quite a month, but yeah, it'll be a bit because all the judges will have to sort of, you know, come together and do all of it. Have a prop building question? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, this is very nice. All right, I need to bring in some stools, and I want another table. Let me go get some things. Is there a way to change which direction you can scroll a window? Like moving it in versus out? Oh, yeah. So, like it's just a window prop piece? Here, let me go downstairs and I'll get one and show you. And I really need a new cosmetic now as well. Enough explosives irksome. All right, I see. All right, so let's put these braziers away. All these lights, fires. Oh, can't line them up at the angles. Yeah, so sometimes you have to place a block under or free place it. You can always free place it, but if you want to snap it, sometimes you have to place a block underneath them. So like, let me get a window, for example. Let's see, where did they go? Up here. Okay. So yeah, if you wanted to do like a curve, you know, with snapping, and then you know, do your greenhouse, so you can still, you know, like say you want to do that, but then, oh hey, yeah, this one's not really snapping much because, yeah, I see what you're saying. See, it's like, yeah, not doing that. So you got to aim in the direction you want to sort of glitch it back into, and you'll see the thingy change. But see, yeah, it's like it's only going up and down right now, but you want it to go like forward or backward. Obviously you can free place it, you know, turn snapping off, which is how a lot of them do it. But in this case, what I would recommend is place a block right behind the window that you're trying to do, so you have something to aim at. And then when you rotate, when you aim at the block, let's see. Now it's not working, of course. I see what you're saying. It only goes up and down. Do windows just not go like... Almost all props, when you aim at the side of something, it goes in and out. I guess certain windows don't. Yeah, if anyone's got tips for that, I guess I cannot really answer your question with that. Other than free placing. Because yeah, all the other props I've worked with, they go in and out when you point it at a... See? Like this one goes in or out if I point it at a sideways surface, or up or down if I point it at a vertical surface. You know, or like a, you know, the plane like a floor. So in this case, it's like, yeah, you place the block behind it and you can go in and out. Just like that. But I guess with the windows, that doesn't seem to work. At least not those windows. Yeah, it does. It depends on the plane I have targeted or some, but it doesn't work with the windows, unfortunately. Unless they're just straight up and down. Like I can, you know, have them here, and yeah, they only go, they don't actually go in or out. They don't actually go in or out. Yep. Couldn't figure out how the windows do it. Yeah, so free placing is your best bet, as far as I can tell. At least for the ones that are not snapped to the direct, you know, to the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, it is weird, Ebony, right? I don't know. I don't know why that is. I never really noticed that until you brought it up there. But it's definitely true. Let's see, do I have, like, grates? Okay, I did want to get a small table. And some little stools here. And then we gonna need like a clutter party soon. Get a bunch of weapons in there and showcases and stuff. Okay, there's all the fences. Put some of those away maybe. Maybe the emblems and stuff in there too, I don't know. Maybe that's an okay spot for them. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to catch the rest later. Have a good rest of the stream, Chisel. Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you so much for stopping by. Time to make some tea, Ebony. I don't know how much longer I'll be on for this. I think this will be like a shorter stream. Just so I'm not making like the majority of it all like building and stuff. But I figured since it was only like an hour when we were done with the first submissions, so I figured I'd throw in a little building, but so many boxes, yeah. We've been on this village for quite some time. Yeah, the same windows and it's not fun. Yeah, I need I guess I know a lot of people do free place it. I mean, Joe, you'd probably, yeah, free placing is your best bet. Yeah, you can get them the way you want. I was gonna say, because Joe, you've done a lot of that kind of stuff. Yep. Gonna be a while before you can do that. Only like level 7 at the moment, if memory serves. Okay, gotcha. Miss Lavender, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're close to being done with the stream, but I decided to hop on and do a little building because we finished our couple of showcases at the earlier time. Yeah, every time you are swim, you're watering your shoulder roses. Yeah, that's how they stay good, right? That's how they stay good. So I was thinking I wanted another table. Okay, let's go ahead and like put this one over here. And let's put like some little stool in front of that one, and then maybe 3. Well, this one should be like a stand-up showcase. Maybe I do like one right in the edge there, and then we do a couple more on this side. We could do one by that. Well, no, honestly, I want the forge to be pretty clear of them. From what you've seen, anything can sit on windows, wall shelves, and sometimes tables will not go in and out anymore. Interesting. Happened the last water update. So they did used to do that. I'm not crazy. They did used to do that then. Okay. Interesting. So I guess they must have changed that then. I really don't know why. My character wearing a female dress. That was the latest cosmetic. The last time I was in this world, I did a stream showing people how to get it, so I never changed it out. I need to change it out. We gotta design a new little thing. Okay, let's see. Let me go on here and then try to rotate this one. Oops, I don't want it there. I want it to go flat. I think it could be cool to do like the cross swords in the middle, and then like, let's see. Do the swords like poke up just like... I don't know. They don't really. I was kind of hoping I could get like just the swords to show, you know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't look like that's the case. Because if I like put this down over here, get right in the entrance or something like there. Still looks cool, but I was hoping that it would just be like the swords that could show or something in the floor. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks a little messy the way it is right now. Walked all over the place looking for him, never saw him. Oh no. Yeah, those are the stalker drops for that one. Make a rug to cover the toppers. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Tony. Could try to do a rug, and I think I should do like a straw mat or two in here. Actually, let's go grab one of those. We'll place some mats down, and then we'll wrap up the stream. I'll do some like clutter or something else. We'll put some like weapons in the table. But maybe some other people would want to come on for that. We'll see. When I do clutter, I open it up because I don't have many preferences of how clutter's done. It's an easy thing to revert or change or do. So sometimes it's fun to have people on doing the clutter parties. So we'll see. If anyone's interested, I leave the invitation open to all members. Let's see here. Oh, this is probably the spot I should do the shield wall emblems. Let's see here. Let's put them back in here. Put stone tables pressed in the floor. Yeah, looks good for the red rugs. Yeah. Definitely. Just found conifer logs. Heck yeah. That's awesome. So where do I need to find, like, you know, rug? Oh, wait, I had some in here. There we go. The straw mats. That's what I'm after. Just a little something. Love clutter. Yeah, Enshrouded has so many clutter options. They really do. Yeah, Hellcat. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, we'd love to get on for the clutter party, but just be in awe about the rest of the village. Let's see. Let's get this one placed about right there. I think in front of that is I'm leaving it. Yeah, I'm leaving it just right here by the door because we don't want no straw carpets around all this fire, all those sparks falling off and. Missed the build contest reaction? Yes, we're doing a little bit of building. I'm actually about to wrap up the stream. We only had a few today, so it was very, just a few submissions, and then we might do another showcase on the 18th when the deadline is to catch some of the last minute ones. But yeah, it's slowing way down now. We've checked out all of them up to date now, and yeah, it's been really crazy inspiring. Yeah, there we go. There's our little blacksmith hut minus the clutter. I like the center forge piece and other stuff. Of course, we could add a ton more detail. You know, again, gotta call the builds done. I do want to put a bunch of, we'll get some rugs and like I gotta deck out this bedroom, put some nightstands and like a chandelier, all kinds of stuff. We'll do a lot of work in the bedroom. But yeah. Still waiting on Creative KC to finish her build. Are we? Well, yeah, as long as we don't skip it, right? Irksome. As long as I see it in the Discord chat. But yeah, that's what we got going so far. I'm happy with the floor. I think that turned out good. I'm glad about the purple lights instead of those chandeliers and stuff. You know, if YouTube has a raid option like Twitch, I think they do. The EverQuest Star. I think they actually do. In fact, we could look into that. Could look into that here because is there anyone else live and Enshrouded right now? Look for sometime. I think I rated one of my friends at one point, but I don't know how to do it. None of my friends are live at the moment. Enshrouded. I thought there was a way, at least at one point. Let's see in the live category. Not a whole lot of people here. Oh, I have to turn it on somewhere or something? Yeah. Or to be able to. I'll try to look into it at some point. But I think they did add that. They did add that feature. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna many streamers of Enshrouded with only one to three viewers off, and hey, that's where you start. That's okay. That's totally okay. Respect, right? As long as they enjoy it, they having fun. Yeah, it's been a really fun time as always. Hopefully you guys didn't mind a little bit of building once we finished some of the showcases. I was like, oh, there's only 2, but like they were like 3 days ago, so I figured I'd like at least catch up to date. So, and they were some phenomenal builds, really awesome. But definitely can't wait to keep going. So the next streams will be likely starting a hanging treehouse build. I want to do a big build from a branch that hangs down on chains as like a alchemist, you know, thing, sort of a thing. Hey, Elvie, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We're about to wrap up the stream. I did only a couple build showcases left because I'm all up to date now. So I just decided to do some more work on my blacksmith hut in here. So it's coming along. But yeah, next streams we'll try to build a hanging treehouse from a chain, because that's something that I've wanted to try, and the forest villages are guinea pig for trying all kinds of random designs all in one place. And so yeah, a hanging treehouse could be a cool idea to try something like that. Treehouse in our Hightail server, yeah, I could do that too. I could do a little treehouse video there. Big bird up in the tree, yeah, with some props or something. Yeah, do the hype things work on VODs? I think they might, or some. I think they might. Yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all on Friday at the very least. That'll be the next live. Pretty sure we'll do it again at same time as today. Sometimes I work in an evening one as well, depending. But yeah, we'll be live Friday again at the very least. And like I said, I've got some content cooking up behind the scenes that I've been spending some time at, and all kinds of fun stuff. So really appreciate y'all joining in again, and for the amazing inspiration from the build showcases earlier. That was so much fun. And be sure to join the Discord server if you all are not in there already. 1.6 thousand members in there. That's really, really awesome. So exclamation Discord in the chat if any of you'd like to. And be sure to subscribe or follow if you're watching on Twitch. And I'll see you all next time. Alrighty. Cheers, everyone.